Hey y'all, Ramdino here, coming at you from glorious North Carolina. The skies are blue. Yesterday was not a cloud in the sky. Today it's just been wonderful. What a great day to be hiking. And I hope these conditions are all the way into the mountains of North Carolina and Georgia, where our hikers that we're tracking are right now. This would be a great time to be out there hiking compared to the last couple of weeks we've had. So it's good weather, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. I know that I am, being outside in the great outdoors. Thanks a lot for watching this channel. This is about the 2019 Appalachian Trail Thru Hiker class, so we want to support them, and the best way you can do that is go and subscribe to this channel and hit that bell. Then you'll get updates, and as you get those updates, you go to those other folks' websites and their blogs and vlogs and comment on them, and let's just spur them all the way and support them all the way to Katahdin. So I know, looking at some of the comments that are out there, those of you that subscribe to this channel and have gone and subscribed to other channels and are making comments, they're just enjoying that, and the excitement is in the air, and they are just loving it, and everybody's excited about getting out there and getting on the trail. So appreciate that. We got a few things that are coming up for me personally. I'll be doing a hike weekend of February 22nd, so I'll be having a few videos leading up to that, and of course about that hike and how that went. And so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you and y'all being a part of that. Thanks for all the kind comments to me personally on my channel, and all the shout outs from other people's channel. I just greatly appreciate that, and that just spurs me on, and everybody likes an attaboy, and so I just enjoy it as much as the next person. But it's all about building community and steering people toward the Appalachian Trail Thru Hiker community, and so that people can go and support those thru hikers. So thanks a lot for that, and I'm just glad to be a part of this community, and what a wonderful community it is. Best way you can support the Appalachian Trail Thru Hikers class of 2019 is you can go down here and hit the subscribe button, or at the end of the video hit my face, subscribe to my channel, and then that way you'll get the updates that I put out for the Appalachian Trail Thru Hikers, as well as you'll have links to their videos and how to get to their videos, to subscribe to them, and to comment. And I hope that all of you that you will use my channel as a stepping stone and a portal to finding other people, and that you'll be able to go and subscribe to them and then support them as they go on their mission to go all the way from Springer to Katahdin, or Katahdin to Springer, or flip-flopping, anything in between. But main thing is to support the 2019 Appalachian Trail Thru Hiker class. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the updates we got. Current registrations that we have for NOBO are 1,495. That's up from 1,375 from last week. And we've also got SOBO. That's up from 63 last week. We're up to 69 this week. And flip-floppers, we're up from 60 to 71 this week. So we've got a total increase from around 1,500 plus up to about 1,602 plus. So we have, as expected, we have grown quite a bit, and so we hope to keep doing that. I am a little surprised. Last year there was somewhere around 3,500 people, I believe, that hiked the Appalachian Trail, thru hiked the Appalachian Trail, and so we're about halfway there to that. I would have expected there to be a little more by now. However, not everybody registers. The ATC says about 10% don't register, so we're a little lagging behind that. Not sure where the issue is with that, or if we're truly lagging behind. There's just not as many people registering. Don't know, but anyway, looking at the data from ATC, we should have already on the trail right now about 64 people that are registered, not included non-registered folks. And according to Amicalola State Park, as of this morning, there was up to 52 people that had registered and stepped off. So some folks that have registered have not stopped and picked up their tags yet. The only other way to pick up a tag is either at one of the trail centers scattered throughout the trail, or through a Ridge Runner, and Ridge Runners don't start till the middle of February. So possibly some people have already started that don't have tags, haven't picked up their registration yet. I hope so. I hope that doesn't bode that people are not showing up for the trail that have registered. So, looking at the tracking that ATC does, like we talked about before, the trail is maxed out on March 1st, and now, as I predicted, and that was an easy prediction, it's maxed out on April 1st as well. So right now we got 58 registered for March 1. That number hadn't changed yet. I don't know if the ATC has cut off registrations for that. I would have thought it would have changed somewhat from week to week. And the April 1 has gone up. So the trail, ATC says the trail's maximum is 50, although they don't limit it. That's what they say the maximum capability of the carrying capacity of the trail is. And so we are above that for both those dates. Also, I find it curious that no one is using the shelter registration. So the ATC, you can register a shelter whether you be a through hiker or a section hiker, and that kind of helps everybody gauge how many people are going to be at a particular shelter or a particular campsite, designated campsite. That doesn't include stealth campsites. And people are just simply not registering. Everything's in the green all the way across. So last year, people were using that registration. So I did talk to some folks at the ATC, and they said they had not pushed that as much as they had last year, and that they were looking to possibly open up their campaign a little more and maybe get some more notice out and try to push that just a little bit more. But I know that helped me out last year when I was section hiking, planning my trips, kind of knowing what shelters were going to be booked, and or at least general running knowledge of how many people were going to be at each shelter, knowing that there was certainly that probably was underrated or under-registered that it showed up on there. All right, so let's get to the new vloggers that we've added to the community. We've added hiker Gwento. He's a Nobo, heading out March 1st. He's also a veteran. We've added Seraphin Hikes, Nobo, and they're leaving late March. Radiant Joy, she's Nobo, and she's leaving the third week in February. Abba Bear, November 1st is correction. No, he's Nobo, and he's leaving April 1st, and he is also a veteran. Me and the AT is heading out Nobo February 15th. Eagle Scout PB is Nobo February 9th. Baskets is Nobo. I don't have a date for him. Dirty Laundry Outdoors is a group, and they are Nobo starting the 25th of March. Indy Jimmy Jam is November 20th of March. Correction is Nobo 20th of March. And Eastern Backpacking is Nobo on March 21st. So those are all that we've added this week. If I have left you out and you have contacted me, I apologize for that. Please do so again. I'm tracking quite a bit of information here, so sometimes I forget or it gets lost in the internet somewhere, or I delete it. In any case, we don't want to leave anybody out, so please get back to me. Also, if your name just simply didn't appear on any of these lists here, then let me know as well. As long as you're posting comment. We want to make sure that you're posting comment in some way, shape, or form, because that's what the channel's about, is about vlogging, vloggers, and bloggers, and we want to support you, but we can't do that unless we've got some means to do that through your comments or through your blogs. So be sure you are doing some type of comment, even if it's just an intro video. Mike Bowman has added his Instagram and Facebook account, and that is Motsy Mike's Adventures. So he's already got a YouTube channel, and now he's got the Facebook and the Instagram channel. So we want to make sure we include him. Some people don't track through YouTube; they just track through Instagram or Facebook. So you can track Mike in that way. We didn't add any bloggers or Facebook people this week, nor did we add any Trek vloggers this week. So I did have one contact me. I could not find that information. So if you're a Trek blogger and you contacted me about getting listed on the channel, I apologize for that. Please do so again. All right, so we're going to give a little weather report here, and this is centralized around Dillsboro because that's kind of where the epicenter is of the people that we got out there on the trail right now. This ought to be one of the best weeks for hiking that we've got coming up, or that we've had coming up at all. The Leading Edge are out there, and that'd be Wrong Way and J Hiker. They're kind of pulling that train going out there. And nighttime low temps, you're going to be loving this. They're going to be in the mid to high 40s with day temps in the mid to high 50s, possibly even 60s. So that's going to be really good weather for not only hiking but good sleeping weather. Really the only significant chance you have of precipitation is on Wednesday, and that's going to be about 60%. So you're always going to have some type of percentage left in there that the Weather Bureau gives you for any day during this time of year. That's just the way it is. But those percentages are very low. So Wednesday might be a little bit of a rain out for you, but the rest of the days are looking great. Now that's the leading edge. For those starting at Springer, your weather's going to be just a little bit different. Your weather's going to actually improve. Your weather's going to be a little warmer. Your nighttime lows are going to be closer to 50, with your daytime highs at or above 60. And again, Wednesday is your best day for precipitation as well. So, going to be a great day for hiking, a great day for vlogs, people taking pictures and post them on Instagram where we see all these wonderful views and see y'all hiking out there on the trail. So we look forward to seeing those and commenting on them. All right, so we had a couple intros this week. Some people had actually already done previous videos, but they hadn't done an intro, so they want to go back and do an intro and tell them a little bit about themselves. So that would have been Randy Norton, a.k.a. Abba Bear, Hiking with Era, Eastern Backpacking, Chris Gibb, and we had some gear videos. So Rabbitfoot gave us a gear video, Seraphin Hikes gave us a gear video on her flip-flop plans, and that she's been cleared by her physical therapist to hike the Appalachian Trail. So way to go, congratulations, Seraphin Hikes. Radiant Joy gave us her gear, me and the AT gave us gear, Stalin Bear Thru Hiking Adventures gave us his gear after a shakedown hike that he'd done. Acto later showed us a really interesting video. I hadn't seen one of these in a while. That was how pitching her tent with her new footprint and pitching it so that the tent actually stays dry. So in other words, she has a Big Agnes tent that has a footprint. She can put the poles up, throw the rain fly over it, and then set inside the rain fly out of the rain and put her tent up and attach it without getting the interior of her tent wet. So I have a Big Agnes Mountain Glow Rattlesnake that I can do that as well. And I can also use that system, is called a fast fly system. I can use that just as a fly system. But it really doesn't reduce my weight that much. Only reduces it by just a few ounces. So it's a lot warmer to take the whole tent than it is just to use it as a tarp. So that's what I've been doing. But that's a great video there. Artemus gave us several videos this week. One of them was a Q&A. It was a very good Q&A that some of her subscribers has been asked, and she also gave some gear away. Bearded Servant Hiking North gave us his final gear video and a special video portion thereof where he met David Miller, who wrote the AWOL Guide and founded the AWOL Guide. So that must have been pretty neat to go and listen to him talk and then get him to autograph your book and maybe speak to him just a little bit about his experience on the Appalachian Trail when he did his through hike. Lamplighter gave us his final gear video along with some hygiene, first aid, and some other incidentals. Dirty Laundry Outdoors gave us a gear video, and Boho Berry gave us a video. And also Boho Berry updated her when she's going to be leaving, and that's the second week in March. Eagle Scout PB did a gear video on his food and cooking. Method Man AT on the AT gave us his food and cooking plus his water filtration. Fun with the Facklers gave us a shakedown video and gear after the shakedown. And Artemis on the Trail, that hard-working young lady that she is, gave us some options on coffee on the trail. So that was pretty interesting. I'm like you, Artemis. I got to have my coffee on the trail. So appreciate that video and laying all that different options out there for us and giving us your opinion. VW and Tiny, they gave us a gear video, and Hiking Sailor gave us a clothing video. Dudley Do Right Team and Quicksand on the Trail gave us some of their training video. And we had some great on-trail videos from Where's Wrong Way and James Bilger. And we'll talk a little bit more about them here in just a few minutes. Sarah Hikes gave us a video about things that don't fit in your pack. And that was things like your finances, your physical well-being, and your medical well-being. So all of those were very interesting. You don't really see those types of videos too much. And then the Hiking Sailor also gave us on his AT 2019 trip a video of places around Katahdin that you don't normally see. So those are very interesting. Go and check those out. A couple track bloggers gave us some blog. Chauncey from the track gave us her vlogging etiquette and how to document your hike without making a scene. So that was pretty neat. Like seeing that. I'm kind of one that don't like really taking a lot of video around people. I think that invades their privacy. I don't even really like asking them if I can do that. But occasionally I will, particularly if I'm going to interview a thru hiker. Obviously I would need to do that. And then Artemus also gave us an additional video, and this was focusing on the charity Mission 22 that she's hiking for, and that is about suicide among military veterans and active duty presently right now. Julie V gave us a very personal blog about who she is, where she's come from, some things about herself that she has overcome, and how she came through it, and where she's going. So it's a very, very inspirational video. All right, so let's talk about the hikers on the trail. We got James Bildner. He is over Blood Mountain and past Neal Gap, well on his way to Dix Creek Gap now. So James has been posting quite a few on-trail videos. That's very interesting. James, we appreciate that, and keep them coming. Jay Hiker is Nobo. He is close to Fontana by now. He picked up a new tent at the Knock and switched out some gear, and actually made it all the way off the trail into Atlanta at the huge REI there. So he picked up some, reduced some weight, picked up some new gear, got rid of some unneeded stuff. So we look forward to some additional information from you on that, Jay Hiker. Wrong Way is in Gatlinburg. He's off for a few days. He'll probably be back on the trail tomorrow being Monday. He's kind of my intel out there, and he's reported that as he came through the Smokies, he thought the Smokies was the hardest part yet because of all the snow and because of the elevation change. So those two combined really made it difficult. He had micro spikes, but he said that they didn't help in the deep snow because the snow loaded up on the bottom of them. So I can see where that would be a problem. Now also, he said that a lot of the drifts were as high as waist high. A lot of it was knee high, so he said quite a bit was knee high. So that's a lot of snow out there for you to be going through. And of course, he said if you saw his video that it was really, really cold. And we know last week when the temperatures got down, and particularly the wind chills got into the negative numbers and close to zero, that it must have been freezing in the Smokies given the elevations that they're at. So Wrong Way, we appreciate that intel, and you keep it coming. Unfortunately, we got a few hikers that are off the trail. Green Feet Outdoors is off the trail. He's had some issues with his meds. He made it as far as Woody Gap, and then his meds were just not doing him right, and he had some bad symptoms that he just felt like he couldn't go through, and he needed to go home and get those worked out with his doctor. So the season's still young. If he gets it worked out, he may come out. If not, we wish you the best, Green Feet, and thanks a lot for sharing that with us. Oxy Hiker is also off the trail. He is in Knoxville, and he's awaiting to see a doctor on Monday. He has blown out his knee in some way, shape, or form due to trying to navigate around a blowdown. So, Oxy, we'll be thinking about you and looking forward to your update about what the doctor says about that and when you think you might be able to get back on the trail. And that's just a warning to everybody that that even though we've had the government shutdown and the government shutdown is over, it's going to take some time for the trail maintainers to get out there and clear these trails. So you're still going to be navigating around and possibly through some of these blowdowns. And then also remember that we're 1 week into the 3-week possible sabbatical on the government shutdown. So we may be looking at another government shutdown in 2 weeks, and we don't know what that's going to mean as far as the trail, if the maintainers can get back out there after this second government shutdown, if it happens or not. So stay tuned. I've got some communications into the ATC and to the Georgia Trail Club to find out where they're at and what they think is going to happen with that. All right, so for the really exciting part, we got several hikers that are going to be starting their hike this week. James Hikes is going to be starting February 4th from Springer. Because I Am Mary Ann, she is going to be starting February 7th from Springer. And by the way, in addition to all these videos that Artemus is putting out, she has somehow found the time to mentor Because I Am Mary Ann, who I've given the trail name of BMA. So that may not be her permanent trail name, but that is the trail name I've given her, just so I don't have to say that whole long thing. So there you go. But anyway, Artemis is helping her with a kit. So Artemis, we appreciate you helping her and both of you guys getting together and being part of this great community. Eagle Scout PB, he's starting Nobo from Springer on February 9th. And Artemus is starting February 10th. So congratulations to all those folks. We can't wait to see how things go for you. And can't wait to see your videos or your blogs. All right, so a couple cool happenings and just cool comments in general that people have been making to me. Grizz says that I remind him of the news guy from Hee Haw, the Charlie Ferguson guy. Now, if y'all know who Hee Haw, the show Hee Haw, then that dates me and you and Grizz. So I don't know if I'll ever be up to the standards of Charlie Ferguson, but Grizz, I appreciate the shout out anyway. Artemus, in everything that she's done this week, has also found time to make me several logos for me to choose from. Thank you for those logos, Artemus. I am going to flash each of those up there, or two of them rather, and I am going to let the subscribers out there pick which one they think they like the best. So y'all just let me know and leave a comment in the comment section below which logo you think I should go with. Hiking Sailor, he thanks everyone with on his channel for going and subscribing and for moving up his subscriber to 109 this past month. So he's gained 109 subscribers this past month. Now he claims that part of that is because of me. I don't want to take any credit for that. I'm just out here to help build this community. If a few of them are because of me, that's just great, all and wonderful. But I'm just glad that those subscribers are coming up for you, and that's just more people that can support you, Hiking Sailor, and more people that get support people in general. Joseph Daugherty says because of my channel, he's been able to trail angel from home and buy hikers a beer, a hot dog, a bunk, and a breakfast at the station on AT 19E. So that's a lot of trail angeling. We appreciate that, Joseph Daugherty. And any of y'all can do that if you'll go to their 19E, the station at 19E Facebook page. You can go there and you can trail angel right from the comfort of your own home, and you can sponsor a hiker and purchase a beer or bunk or food ahead of time for them. And they will take a picture of the guy or the girl, whoever you purchased it for, and send that to you. So that's pretty neat to see who you actually helped out. So check that out. Halo Fernando says that I have a way of calming his nerves. Okay, so you really haven't been talking to my wife, because she would probably tell you the opposite. But if I've been able to do that, well, then that's the kind of trail angel work that I most enjoy, just helping people out and just doing whatever I can to help them. And I appreciate you letting me know, and what a great compliment that was and a morale booster for me, Halo. Also had a report on a comment on the page that someone's having a hard time finding through my Facebook page all the hikers. And there may have been a problem with the spreadsheet there. It's kind of clunky because I just haven't had time to update the spreadsheet. So until I get that time, I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste everybody that's on the list, and then you don't have to go to the spreadsheet. I'll leave that up there, but you don't have to go to that link until I have time to update it. If you are a Thru hiker and I have not got you on the channel or on the Facebook page, then please let me know. If it's because you hadn't posted content and you have posted content, then just let me know. We want to make sure we get you up there and support you. Well, that's it for this week, guys. And as always, appreciate you, and we'll see you out there.